Welcome back, Buckeye Nation, to your Caribou Data Science channel. Today is what's Sunday, October the 10th, 2021, and it's time for your daily. It's time for your weekly vaccine roll report for our country, for our state of Ohio, and of course, it's also the daily COVID-19 analysis time, as always. Before we get started, a few favors. You know part of the drill, right? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video. Click on the share button, share on Facebook and Twitter, emails, text messages. Now, a couple more favors to ask. If you're interested in R programming and data analytics, by all means, join me this evening at 8 p.m. New York time for Dave's Data Analytics channel on Twitch. There's a link to my Twitch channel in the description below. And then right below that link, there's a second link for my Twitter account. I'm trying to get a Twitter feed up and running, but I need your help. Okay, I need you to click on that Twitter button. Follow me on Twitter today. Thanks so much. Let's get on with the show, Buckeye Nation. Okay, Buckeye Nation. Let's see. Let's take a look at the thing. So the total number of doses administered is in Ohio is 24.7 million. Okay, doses have been administered. Of those, of those, 6.9 million people have received a single dose, and 5.4 million have been fully vaccinated, which brings us to a first dose percentage of 54%. Okay. So that concludes, and of course, the UN and other health, all the powers that be, for whatever reason, have chosen 40% single dose vaccination rate worldwide. Now, the question, of course, is why 40%? Why not 30%? Why not 50%? Why? How did they arrive at that number for 40%? The second question is, how effective is the single dose at preventing people from getting COVID-19, if it will, even if it will prevent them? Of course, there is a question, of course, does the COVID-19 vaccine keep you from getting COVID-19? And I think the answer to that question is no, it does not. It'll simply reduce the chances that you'll die. Okay? Okay. Now, back in February of the 2021, this year, the first quarter, the governor's office came out and said, "Oops, we undercounted COVID-19 deaths by close to 4,000 in the fourth quarter of 2020." Now, if that's not bad enough, rather than go back and fix the number and reissue the corrected numbers, they took the missing numbers and they added them on to February 11th, 12th, and 13th of 2021 this year. And this is what those numbers look like. Okay, so they took roughly 3 months worth of data and added up on the 3 months, 3 days. And look what it does over here to the rest of the week. Completely dwarfs. So what we do is we replace these 3 days with the average number of COVID-19 deaths for these 3 days. And now this is what that looks like. Okay, so this is a much better fit than over here. All right. Now if we come back over here, okay, this is a 14-day moving average. It says 7 here and 21 here. This is a 14-day average. Of course, we know that these numbers back over here are low we're undercounted by 4,000, roughly 4,000. But what you can still see, there's a slow declining pattern in deaths up until mid-July. Then in mid-July, the deaths started to increase again, which is kind of curious. The question we need to ask at this point is how many of these people were vaccinated? A few summary statistics. This is just COVID-19 deaths by week. Nothing really new or exciting here. We already know this. What about cases? Well, you can see here cases had a long declining pattern down to July. Then in July again, we saw an increase in cases. So how many of these people here were vaccinated? Deaths, this is using a different fitted curve method, the same Storio. And this is weekly, this is cases by week. And again, you can see this pattern which we've seen before. Okay. Well, Buckeye Nation, that does conclude your report for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. And again, before I let you go, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, the like button, and click on the share button. Share the video on Facebook and Twitter today, okay? Also, if you're interested in our programming and analytics, join me tonight on Dave's Data Analytics channel at 8 p.m. New York time for another rip roaring good time doing data analytics. I have a few ideas for tonight's session, by the way. Also, don't forget to click on that link to my Twitter account below and follow me on Twitter. We currently have 4 Twitter members. We really want to get those numbers up a little bit. I'm still trying to work out the content I'm going to put up there, but very shortly you'll start to see some content flowing forward up there, okay? So that takes care of the Buckeye Nation. This does conclude the report for the state of Ohio today. Thanks so much, Buckeye Nation. We'll catch you tomorrow with an updated report.